I'm so tired of dating in this generation, bro. Story time. So I had started talking to this girl on Instagram who lives in a different state than me, but she was planning on moving to my state in 2026, so I entertained it. We started talking around November 2025, and we both planned on being out in Houston for the New Year's because we both had family out there. Cool. So I took her out on 2 dates. We went to go eat, and then we went bowling, and the vibes was there. Like, she was funny, like, she was cool at the time. Like, everything was going smooth. But most of the time when things start off too good, the inevitable happens. So we both go back to our cities, and after a little bit, we decide that we want to see each other again. And the vibes was right, so I booked her a flight. And I sent it to her and I said, make sure everything looks good, because on Expedia, if you book a flight from Expedia, you only have 24 hours to cancel it. After that 24 hours, you're not getting a refund and you're not getting any partial credit. I made that clear, right? The flight ticket was damn near $500, bro. She looked at it and she told me that everything looks good. And I was like, okay, bet. I booked the flight on January 24th and she was supposed to land on February 5th, which was yesterday. But on Monday of this week, I get a text. The text says, I just booked my nail and wax appointment for the trip, babe. She never called me babe. Can you send me some money so I can get ready to see you? And I'm genuinely confused, so I text her back the next day and I say, like, that's not who I am, respectfully. Like, let me know if that changes anything. And she texts me, yes, it does. Respectfully, you can cancel the flight. Then I asked her, so even though I'm gonna pay for the flight and pay for everything when you get down here for like dates and all that stuff, like, you don't want to see me because I'm not paying for your nails? And she was like, she's taking time off work and making time in her schedule to come see me. Wanting to be taken care of before she travels is the bare minimum. That's what this girl told me. And then after that, I just said, you lame, and that was it. This shit just shows you how unappreciative people are. Like, I paid for your flight. I was paying for everything that you was gonna do when you got down here. I was gonna pick you up from the airport, do everything I was supposed to do. You can't even cover your own nails? Like, were you not gonna get your nails done regardless? Like, do you not normally get your nails done? Do you not normally get waxes? Like, what be wrong with y'all? That's my first and last time flying a girl out. I'm never doing that shit again.
More and more people are starting to say the same thing about dating right now. It feels broken. People are venting online every day saying the dating market has turned into a game of unrealistic expectations, fake personalities, ego, validation, and emotional exhaustion. Some people say nobody wants something real anymore. Others say loyalty feels rare. And a lot of people feel like social media completely changed how people view relationships. Now, everybody feels replaceable. One mistake, one argument, one moment of vulnerability, and people feel like they can just move on to the next person instantly. And because of that, many people are entering relationships already guarded, already traumatized, already expecting disappointment before things even begin. Men are venting that they feel used financially, emotionally ignored, or constantly compared to unrealistic standards. Women are venting that they feel lied to, manipulated, led on, or expected to accept the bare minimum. And somewhere in the middle of all this, genuine connections started feeling rare. People say dating apps made everything worse. Too many options, too much attention, too much temptation, too much access to people who were never serious to begin with. Now people are exhausted. Exhausted from ghosting, exhausted from pretending, exhausted from trying to prove their worth to people who were never emotionally available in the first place. And the saddest part is, a lot of people still want love. They just don't trust what dating has become anymore.
The dating market is trash. Now, a lot of people say that, but the market isn't trash, it is you. You do not know what you're looking for, and I'm going to tell you what to look for in a man, which means that we're talking about women, right? If I was a woman, meaning that I'm looking for a man, meaning I want someone to lead me, I want him to lead me in certain areas. I want him to lead me physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially. That's 5 areas. If I'm picking a man and he cannot lead me physically, meaning that we get into a relationship and now I'm out of shape, fail. Because what's gonna happen? If I'm out of shape, I'm not gonna feel sexy. If I don't feel sexy, I'm gonna be insecure. If I'm insecure, I might think that my man is looking at someone and he's not, because I'm insecure, because physically I'm not there, right? Physically. Mentally, I don't need to, women are very mental creatures in the terms of they're always in their head. If he cannot talk you through it, if he cannot help you, if he cannot regulate that, the relationship's gonna fail. Spiritually, there comes a time when the physical and the mental, you need to have some type of foundation that is going to help you outside of this physical world, which is spiritually. Financially, most women are only looking for men for finances. That is one aspect. That's 1 of 5. So financially, what is financially leading meaning? In the sense of that we have a goal. right? All of these topics should have goals, right? You should have physical goals with the partner. You should have mental goals with the partner. You should have financial goals with the partner. You should have spiritual goals with your partner. You should have emotional goals with your partner. It should be in thresholds, meaning like, hey, we're doing good. Hey, we're doing bad. Hey, let's recess, right? And these things are all going to change. Lastly, right, is emotionally. A lot of times you're talking with a man and he's not intelligent. He doesn't have no emotional intelligence. Your relationship's going to fail if he doesn't have emotional intelligence, right? These are all aspects of why, people break up. So if I'm choosing a partner, I want someone who I deem is high enough in these realms, right? It's not just physically, it's not just mentally, it's not just financially, it's not just spiritually, it's not just emotionally. You want them to reach a threshold. Does he have to be perfect? No, but he reaches a threshold that's okay for you. Now, if you're not looking at all these aspects, you're gonna get into a relationship and be like, oh, he changed. No, he didn't change. He was never there. Look at all the aspects. Pick a partner that fits the aspects. And the dating market, all of a sudden, won't be trash.
The dating world right now, like what I see from social media, is like, it's so disappointing. It's like, damn.
It's nasty.
It's nasty.
Everybody sharing everybody. Everybody want money. Everybody want this.
It's all about money, and I don't like that. I'm a lover girl.
Who made it all about money? Because I feel like the dating market is just a response to what men have been hearing. If women keep saying out their own mouths, money this, money that, money this, like
social media,
loyalty ain't never in question.
Look how y'all
Character
avoiding
ain't never in
accountability.
question. Like, it's just money. If he got money,
Who's saying it on social?
Not only so,
Social media.
rappers. I feel like
A lot of
everything
rappers
in the music. What you hear, everybody want to tow guns.
Y'all got a million rappers.
We all hearing it. We all.
Y'all know,
everybody like,
y'all know
come
the
on.
word
You see
influence,
it.
like influencers.
Okay.
I feel like being that influencers
Hold
are
up.
more popular now, an open book for everybody.
This is how I know this is bullshit. Because you guys have selective hearing and
What
caring.
are you talking about?
No, because
Yeah,
look,
for real, 'cause-
you're saying influencers. There's thousands of men influencers telling women to put your clothes on. Your daddy tell you to put your clothes on. Yeah, everybody in the world telling y'all.
But did they grow up?
Everybody
Did they
in the
grow up
world-
with a male figure?
Everybody in the world is.
Are
saying
men
something
taking their responsibilities to be fathers? Are we doing
Yes,
that? Are you
yes.
sure?
For the masses, the majority. I'm
Yes.
asking. Okay.
You might want to look it up, man.
Y'all got.
Let me say something that people in the dating market don't want to hear. The dating market today is a reflection of the houses that we grew up in. That's why you got grown adults out here that don't know how to love nobody, trust nobody, don't know how to stay committed to nobody, lustful spirits, self-centered, narcissistic, men and women. And everybody online complaining about how bad the dating market is. But the real question is this: what type of home did you grow up in? Because the trauma people experience growing up is being projected directly onto the people that they date. You could be handsome, you could be cute, you could be fine, but if what's going on inside of your head is trash because of the environment you was raised in, you're gonna bring that trash into every relationship that you touch. I can look at my own life and see it clearly. When I was younger and fresh out the house, I ain't understand trauma. I ain't understand toxic patterns. So guess what? The type of people I chose reflected that. The way I treated people reflected that. And the way I allowed people to treat me reflected that. Because I thought the dysfunction that I grew up in was normal. But as I got older, I started to address the trauma. I started breaking toxic patterns, breaking cycles. And once my mind got healthier, my relationships start to get healthier too. Because when you start thinking with a sound mind, you start making better decisions about who you allow in your life. So if you want the date market to change, stop blaming women, stop blaming men, start fixing the damage that came from your childhood. Because broken homes create broken adults, and broken adults create the date market that everybody complaining about. If we don't break those patterns now, our kids gonna grow up and inherit that exact same mess. So before you go looking for the perfect partner, address the bad and the ugly inside yourself first, because the dating market ain't broken. It's just full of people who ain't healed from the house that they grew up in.
Y'all, the dating market sucks. And it sucks, y'all, because we are living in a finesse culture. And then we also live in a culture where everybody is not trying to be finessed. So the fellas are trying to give the least that they can give to a girl and still date her. And then the ladies are trying to get the most they can from the guy without giving anything. And then trying to make sure we don't get used and all this. I'm like, and everybody's expectations are through the roof, right? Like, fellas are expecting to not provide for the woman at all, but expecting her to cook, clean, work, you feel me? Get the, you feel me? Handle all that, everything, be feminine and she taking care of him. Then the ladies want some type of crossover between Tupac, LeBron James, and Barack Obama all wrapped in one, right? Like, I think everyone is so unrealistic. It's crazy. I thought the point of dating someone and being in a relationship with somebody was to aid their life, to make their life better. Why are we trying to always keep away and see how much we can keep without giving? Dating and relationships is about giving, right? And giving without wanting to receive, right? Is giving out of love, giving out of the care for the person, giving out of wanting to make the person feel better, making the person's life easier. And then we got the whole can't communicate too quickly culture. If you text back too quick, oh no, it's cringe. Oh, let me wait a day or two before I hit her up or hit him up. What are we doing? Like, y'all, people out here dating like they 16. We are not 16. And then you guys, everybody's on dating apps. If you think you're gonna find the love of your life on a dating app, you've lost your mind. Get off the get off the apps. And then we also have the culture of like any person you've dated in the past or currently dating or something goes the wrong way, we post it, right? We have to blast the person and out them and show private communication, like, y'all, and like I'm 30 years old, right? But you feel me? Take me back to, I wish I was 30 years old in the 90s, right? Like I need the R&B love, you feel me? You feel me? I should like what? Like, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's something wrong with me. Maybe it's something wrong with all of us. I don't know.
People are starting to open up about how mentally draining dating has become. A lot of people feel like modern relationships are built more on image, attention, and convenience than genuine connection. Some say social media created impossible expectations where everyone is constantly comparing their partner to what they see online. Others feel dating apps made people too replaceable, where nobody fully invests because they believe there's always someone better one swipe away. Many people are venting that loyalty, communication, patience, and emotional maturity feel rare now. Men feel pressured to constantly prove financial value or status, while women feel emotionally neglected, manipulated, or forced to deal with people who never wanted anything serious to begin with. And because so many people carry unresolved trauma from past relationships, trust issues are becoming the foundation before relationships even start. But some people believe the solution may be slowing down, disconnecting from the validation culture online, focusing on emotional healing, and learning to value genuine compatibility over surface-level attraction. Because deep down, most people still want real love. They just feel like modern dating turned relationships into competition instead of connection.
What's going on?
What's going on, bro?
What's up with it?
And I just came on here, I've been listening to you live, so you inspired me. So, I don't know, I wanted to come up here and ask for some advice.
Okay.
Just life in general, but mostly, how to better myself. I'm 29 years old. I'm a forklift driver. I work overnight, and make almost $60,000 a year right now. I got some investments. I've been picking up skills, things of that nature. I'm just trying to figure out like other side hustles so that when I'm getting to my prime, 35, I'm right in it. I'm trying to like set myself up. That makes sense.
Okay, but are you asking for date like women or?
Well, yes, that too, definitely, absolutely. So I'm obviously single. Relationships haven't been working out. I've only had maybe 3 serious relationships, and I broke up all of them because they weren't what I wanted. I kind of settled. So I want like a girl that I actually think is good for me or it's worth it for me. That makes sense. So a girl I'm actually attracted to, a girl I can bring home to my mom, things of that nature. You know what I mean?
How tall are you?
5'8".
How much do you weigh?
A lot.
Okay. So who are you to be talking about attraction when you're over fucking weight?
Amen. So look, okay, so you're that's a good point, bro. Good point. So, how I've been working out off and on, and it's hard for me to actually get a habit of doing so.
No, it's
and
not.
I think you spoke
No, it's
about
not hard.
doing it for yourself.
No, it's not hard. You're just fucking lazy. It's not hard. Who said it was hard? You just said it was hard. It's not hard.
No, you're right. No, I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah, we take on hard. Boys separate men from boys as boys think it's hard. Men don't think it's hard. It's not hard at all. It's just mind over matter. But if you can't stop stuffing your face with burgers and cheese fries and shit, and you would
Yeah.
rather choose that over the gym, like it's not hard, bro. It's not hard at all. You're just lazy. But again, you're gonna have to answer me that question. Who are you to be talking about looks and attraction when you're fat?
Yeah.
5 reasons why the dating market is a struggle in 2026. Number 1, communication. For some reason nowadays, the ability to be able to express boundaries, wants, needs, or even just the way you feel about something that may have occurred or how you feel about the person you're dating, for some reason is very rare. I think one of the biggest reasons why things fail is because people cannot just talk. Just talk to each other, communicate. What do you like? Be blunt, be honest, be direct, right? Life is short, come on. Number 2, I think people have an illusion of options. And what I mean is people think there's so many other options out and about. And that leads to the grass is greener mentality and trying to just go see what else out there. And I'm gonna let you know, the grass is not green on the other side, okay? And trust me, the streets is cold. It ain't nothing out here, I'm telling you. This mindset leads to a lack of effort when it comes to solving a problem or trying to work something out or compromise. People throw it out the window because, oh, there's other people, other options. Boom, get on a dating app, right? Number 3, not adding value. I think it is so important to add value to the person that you're dating, you're pursuing, or the person you're in a relationship with. I think so many of us are so me focused and so solipsistic and really only worried about what are we getting in a relationship, right? When at the same time, we should be thinking, what are we giving to the person, right? Give, right? How are we adding value to this person? Like, how are we making their life better, right? Adding value should be a two-way street. You should both be adding value to each other's lives. Now, adding value does not just mean financially, right? There's numerous ways that you can add value to somebody's life, right? It's as simple as just helping the person out. Maybe the person you're dealing with, dating, relationship with is going through something difficult and you're just helping them out, right? You're helping making their life easier. You're adding value. Number 4, there tends to be a decrease of effort over time. This means as time goes on, we tend to do less for our partner. We tend to stop putting our best foot forward for the person that we're with. In a sense, you stop dating each other, right? It is so important to date the person that you're with. Date them, take them out. Keep doing everything you were doing at the beginning. You should do that the whole time. Keep it up. Number 5, codependency. I think when you're dating or in a relationship, it is so important to not be codependent of each other, right? And of course, you want to build your life together and have a life together. Of course. But at the same time, it is so important to maintain your independence and maintain your own life, right? The other person should have hobbies, passions, their own friend group, right? And of course, you guys should have a life together and hobbies and things and friends that you guys have together. But it's also important to maintain being yourself and maintain your own independence, all right? So y'all drop a comment. Let me know. Am I tripping? Am I right? Let me know. Drop a comment. Talk to me.